That 55-year-old male, preferred non-tobacco, has a 20% chance of surviving past age 100. 1 in 5. An older person at preferred has more of a chance to survive longer, or a preferred plus, or a female. Okay? So, these are the actuarial numbers that we're dealing with these days. People are living longer. It drops down considerably to age 105, you can see, but there's still a substantial portion. What's that saying is that if you dial down to 105, you're going to have some folks you sell it to survive past that. If that's a risk they're willing to take, fine, but it's a conversation that you should probably have. Because this is something you guys can use right here and to differentiate yourselves against other people that are selling. Our ULs have guaranteed cash values that endow like a whole life policy. Not only are they going to win, we have the Life Choice UL where it's a level pay, think term to lifetime, no 1035, nothing like that. It's going to win or come in the top 3 on the spreadsheet, but it's also going to have guaranteed cash values. They show up in the later years. It's not like a whole life and you have flexibility up first. But what this does is it gives you a tremendous amount of flexibility. You see people with policy rescue, they have variable ULs that haven't performed as well as they thought, and they're just looking for a guarantee. Well, we have a product that'll take 3 to 5 times target on a 1035, so that tends to be the wheelhouse of how much cash value their variable UL actually gave them. You roll that over to us, and later years, they're still going to have that guaranteed cash value. The only other company that has this is AIG. Another thing that he could do is say he's 90 years old, 95 years old, and he's got a $2 million policy and say he's got $200,000 in guaranteed cash values. He can do a prorated deduction and say, you know what, I don't need $2 million anymore. And I would really like to have a check for $100,000, 50% of my guaranteed cash value. I'm going to surrender half of my death benefit, cut it down to $1 million, and Legal and General America is going to write me a check for half, 50%, or you can do 25%. Okay, so here's all this liquidity that ULs that do not have this guaranteed cash value will not possess. Did I mention guaranteed cash values? Okay. All right. Some of the things we've done to speed up the process is we have kind of a streamlined, simplified issue. If everything is beautiful, we'll get it and we'll spit it out. And we have the fastest approval to issue time in the industry. With our technology, we have this big machine we call Gunther, and it has the ability to spit out these policies. If we get an approval by, I think it's 2 o'clock East Coast time, your agency is going to have that on their desk the next day. We overnight.